Hello everyone, my name is Leo Geyer and I am a professional composer and conductor. And probably more interestingly to you is that I went to Lewisham Music. For me, this has to be the piece I'm most proud of is Sideshows, which is a comic opera ballet that I've written, and it is my most performed work by quite some way. So we've performed it all across the country and also on Radio 3 several times, and I also went to New York to perform it with a ensemble there. It's also a piece that I just really enjoy performing because it is extremely silly and a lot of fun, and basically I dress up as a ringmaster and I have a fight with a bear, I get custard pied, and it's a lot of musical fun. For me, I always write music because I want to engage with people. I want to write for people, and so the kind of bigger the stage, the more people, the more exciting that is for me. So I suppose one of my big aspirations would be to write a piece for the BBC Proms at some point. That would be pretty awesome. My proudest moment, I think, has to be a very exciting collaboration I did with my company Constella Opera Ballet, and this is when we created, in collaboration with a garden designer, a show garden for the Chelsea Flower Show, and this was inspired by the amazing sculptor Barbara Hepworth. And we presented this really cool garden that was actually based on the music that I had written, inspired by Barbara Hepworth. And we reached 400,000 people during the show, and we also performed live on television and also live on Radio 3. So it was incredibly exciting to reach so many people and to create something so beautiful that wasn't just music. So I think all musicians would be big liars if they didn't say that they had to deal with nerves. And I think over the years I've become more used to dealing with nerves and to try and channel that energy that you get into something that's more positive. When you're nervous, it means that you have all this adrenaline rushing through your body, and if you're able to keep that under control, it means you can use that adrenaline to do a performance that you could never do otherwise. So perhaps you can do things slightly faster than you did before, perhaps you could be more expressive, and all of those sorts of things. But I think for me, the most nerve-wracking experience I've ever had was when I had just started working as a cover conductor for the Royal Ballet, and it was my first experience to conduct in the theatre. So this was initially just a dress rehearsal, and I had the piano in the pit, and I had the full company of dancers, so 40 dancers on stage and all the stagehands, and basically stage time at the Royal Opera House is like gold dust. So everything has to be precise, there's no room for error, everything must be right. And so this was me stepping onto this podium in this massive theatre, which has just over 2,500 seats. Of course it was empty, but in a way the empty seats was just as daunting. And I opened the score, I was 22 I think, so still very, very young, still trying to work out how to do all of this, and I had to conduct the ballet, and whew, that was nerve-wracking. And what I did is I just absolutely focused, and that's what we have to do, is that ultimately there's no room for error, and we just need to focus on getting the job done, and that's what got me through it. My advice to you would be to continue to do music making. Music is so important, and even if you decide not to carry on with music or not to be a professional musician, is that music can form a really important part of your life, and you learn so many skills. So you learn, for example, how to collaborate, you learn how to communicate, you learn how to do public speaking because you're developing your stage presence, your performance craft, and all of those skills are incredibly important in just any walk of life. So I really encourage you to take your music seriously and also to enjoy it. It is good fun.